In the last 2 years, our world has seen major wars. In 2022, it began with the Russia-Ukraine war. In 2023, that's last year, Hamas terrorists attacked Israel and Israel began a military operation in Gaza, which is yet to end. Now, Israel and Iran are engaged in a direct face-off. These conflicts impact not just the countries involved, but the whole world. They hurt the global economy and disrupt supply chains. It's no wonder that today's events have triggered more uncertainty. How will Iran's attack impact oil prices? Will the global markets be hit? What about travel and trade disruptions? Our next report tells you all that you need to know.
Iran's attack on Israel may reshape the regional dynamics. But in the immediate future, an escalation of tensions in West Asia threatens to cripple an already fragile global economy. Oil, the region's most important export, remains vulnerable. Iran's attack could lead to a spike in prices. Already, the market for oil is volatile. The price of one barrel is inching closer to $100. If there is a disruption in supplies for a long period, the daily supply of crude could shrink by up to 8 million barrels a day. How would the shortage impact the price? The cost of one barrel of oil could jump up to as much as $140. That's troubling news for countries like India. India imports 85% of its crude needs. Since late March, prices have jumped to a 4-month high, putting pressure on the margins of Indian manufacturers. They cut fuel prices just last month. If the global prices don't stabilize soon, sustaining the lower prices may prove to be challenging. Stock market investors are wary too. On Sunday, West Asian markets dipped after the Iranian attacks. Stocks in Saudi Arabia, Qatar, and Israel dipped. The losses were relatively minor. American markets too are under pressure. On Friday, the S&P 500 closed in the red. Investors blamed geopolitical tensions as the reason. Fears of a wider war could make them more nervous. Cryptocurrency also witnessed wild fluctuations when Iran attacked Israel. Bitcoin fell sharply by 9%. However, the token rebounded later in the day. But if Israel escalates, bigger losses could be in store. In that case, the aviation sector may face the most significant repercussions. Already, a number of airlines have either called off flights or rerouted their planes. This includes names like Qantas Airways, Singapore Airlines, Lufthansa, Kuwait Airways, and Swiss International. India's biggest airlines are forced to take measures too. Flair India, Vistara, and Indigo have suspended their flights to Tehran. They're also avoiding the Iranian airspace. So if you have a flight scheduled soon, chances are it may take longer for you to reach your destination. Or worse, your flight may be cancelled altogether. But it's not a crisis for everyone. Investors in gold are cheering. The global uncertainty has led to a surge in gold purchases. The yellow metal has gained by 13% already, touching a price record of $2,400 for an ounce briefly. However, the strife in West Asia will give little comfort to economists. Already, the IMF is worried about this year's outlook.
The scars of the pandemics are still with us. The global output loss since 2020 is around $3.3 trillion, with the cost disproportionately falling on the most vulnerable countries. And we see a growing divergence within and across country groups.
Since 2020, our world has faced a slew of crises, from the pandemic to the many wars. For the well-being of the global economy, it is critical that cooler heads prevail.
Iran has launched a direct attack from Iranian soil towards the state of Israel.